Okay, I'm going to attempt to go over all the corrections that were made in the feedback video for the test. If I missed anything, please let me know. So I'm going to start with straight punches. Okay, so I'm trying, because he had mentioned about jabs, I'm trying not to pivot on my front foot, but pivot, or on the jab, but pivot on the cross. To me, I think it's wrong, honestly. I've done other martial arts before. I've done Taekwondo for many years. And to me, it's always been better to kind of pivot on this first one. That way my body is already turned this way, and I can throw the full force of my weight all the way into that turn for the second one to make it more powerful. But again, for this test, I'm trying not to do that. Just straight and then pivot on the second one. Okay. So mention that. Hammer fists. Okay. So mention on hammer fist to come in here, not necessarily so much out here, but just come in here and then twist with it. So I'm trying to do that again. I've done hammer fists for many years in Taekwondo, and I've always been taught to do it from here coming in, so I'm trying to do it a little differently for this. Downward hammer fist. Okay, so with that, I'm trying to come down and try to bend more down on my knees to squat down. That is something I've always had trouble with for years. Even deadlifting and stuff, and like I said, I've done Taekwondo. When I've had to break concrete blocks, it's always been difficult for me to squat down more. I'm not exactly sure why I've been that way. I've just always kind of been that way. Something I've really never really been able to fix. But I've tried and tried on that. Okay. Let's go to the 360 blocks. Hit hard. Sorry. Okay, so with that, she's getting a little harder and I'm blocking, trying to go wrist to wrist like I said. To me, like I said, Taekwondo, I've always been taught to do it like this, so it's a little different for me, trying to go straight with my wrist to their wrist. He mentioned the parries. Take these off. So you're just going to do straight punch with the right. Okay, go to the left. Okay, so you mentioned trying not to go down with it, instead trying to go more to the side. So I'm trying to do that. I hadn't noticed myself really going down as much before, and maybe I have it because I've also done jiu-jitsu before, of going down to go here and get into an arm drag. But I'm trying to go more straight across with that. Okay, next defense we mentioned was 2-on-1 wrist grab ability. Did I forget anything yet? Yeah. So you mentioned trying not to do it as much like the number one, where I'm just doing this, instead of trying to reach underneath and pull it more, which is what I'm trying to do there. He had mentioned something about one that I don't think I've ever seen this before in the videos or anything, about how I can come here, and then push off. I haven't seen that in the videos. The only one that I had seen in the videos on 2-on-1 was to reach underneath and boom, like that. It's the only one that I've seen. Uh, oh, elbows. You mentioned the elbows. I forgot to. Yeah, we mentioned 4 and 5 elbows. Alright. Okay, here's part of the problem. You need to hold it directly in front of your face. Directly in front of your face. That's not directly in front of your face. So you mentioned with that about trying to, instead of going at an angle so much, going straight up more, which I'm trying to do. Maybe part of the problem is that she's been holding here instead of here, straight in front. Maybe actually do that more. You mentioned the 2-on-1 wrist grab. Now hold it as hard as you can this time. Don't let me go. Don't let me go at all. Hold it tight. Alright, so with that one, he mentioned that he does it a little bit differently. He kind of comes here and does it, whereas Mr. Koppel teaches to clap. I mentioned about Mr. Koppel is a bigger guy. I'm not nearly as tall as Mr. Koppel, but I've always been a bigger, muscular guy. So I don't ever seem to have any problem with really forcing it out just by clapping. I just do it as fast as I can, as hard as I can. Just doesn't seem to really give me any trouble there. Okay, front choke. Other side. Other side again. Okay, so you mentioned about when I'm doing the choke defense about getting into a side clench, about trying to get more really hooked in, and said I could grab a hold of your shirt, so I'm trying to do that more. I think part of the problem is when I do this, I'm coming in here, then I'm coming with my elbow. I'm trying not to actually elbow strike her in the face, which does remind me about the cover in advance he also mentioned about that one. So just throw haymakers again. Okay, so I'm trying with that one as well. Before I was kind of trying not to hit her in the face with the elbow, but I'm trying to actually cover and go straight into elbow more with that one, and then go into the side clench from there. Okay, I believe that's all the things that he mentioned, other than just the mastery drill. So we're doing a mastery drill. For a minute, I'm just gonna have my eyes closed, and she's just gonna attack me in different ways. I'm going to start when that's at 9, 10. All right, go ahead. Push me into it. Okay, that was a minute on that. Now, come here. I think once I might have done the wrong one. She had 2 on 1, and I did this one. Just wanted to point out, I mentioned in the videos before, whenever I'm in a self-defense situation, and I've always had this philosophy myself as well. Whenever I'm in a self-defense situation, I don't want to think about it too much. I want to just react. So even if I do the wrong thing, if I make it work, that's still okay. So I believe that's everything that he mentioned in the video. So I'm going to upload this and submit it.